Hello everyone out there, welcome to Green Tales and a beautiful evening. So today's project, these are all plants that are growing in ground. So today's project is this. So here's a bunch of plants that we just shopped and come back. So we need to, transplant them to bigger pots. Now these are containers that I have picked on the way. These two terracottas and these are resin ones, and these ones like 1 2 3 4 5 6, this I had already planted. What are these now? These are lantanas. These were a pack of 6. So and purple alizums. So I always like to do this. Actually, I don't like the usual combinations that you get in the nursery centers. It's always good to club your choice of plants, but all you need to do is make sure that they are either sun loving, goes together. You pair them like similar condition plants, you pair them together. So this lantanas and the alizums both love sun and they do well. So these were teeny mini ones and they have already started flowering. I planted them, got a pack of 6 last 3 to 4 weeks back, and they are like already shaping up, but they kind of are not looking as fuller. So what I did is picked up this one. Now what is this? This is a pack of 6 again. Already it has started to flower. Look at the colors. Dahlias like yellow, salmon, pink, vermilion pink, and there's a dark red kind of, this is a maroonish one. So there are different variety of colors here. So what I'll do is I will pull one of each, like this way, see. So one of them goes to each pot, so it will make them look fuller, and the lantanas at the back, the dahlias in the front, and alizums will kind of spill over once they get bigger. So this I think will make a beautiful combination. So I will place one each here. I will show it to you once the planting is done. So look at the combinations. It'll really make beautiful combo. And so this kind of combinations you won't get in a nursery center. So sometimes you may like something and you want to club it together. So this is a good idea. Pick your choice of plants and just place them. Plant them in different pots, but make sure if you shouldn't club partial sun loving and full sun loving plant together, because the water requirements and the light requirements, everything will be different and they may not do well. So that is one thing that you have to keep in mind when you are actually doing this combination planters that you make on your own. Okay, once that is done, also this is the fertilizer that I use for rose and flower care. It's a slow release and takes care for around 6 weeks, and then if needed we also do the liquid fertilizer top up every say 1 to 2 weeks depending on the condition of the plant. Now this is one. The second is I got a bigger pot of dahlia. Look at the buds. There are buds and buds all around. So this one I'm going to place in this container. So it'll come up and it'll fill up. So this is big enough. This is just less than like a quarter gallon or something, and these are like 5 gallons. So it'll do and grow up very well. So there's another one here. I'm just placing it and showing to you. I'll show it to you once I plant them all put together. See, lots of space, and as you can see there are lots of buds already, and they'll obviously dahlias. You give them sun, you give them their occasional fertilizers, water, keep the soil moist, and they thrive. Come summer and they grow like crazy. And these two here are hydrangeas. This also are very regular looking pots, so I'm going to change them, and these are bigger pots. So I'm going to transplant them into those bigger pots. The plants are really looking healthy, really nice, good leaves. So I think but hydrangeas, again, they are they don't like sun as much. They are part shade and shade kind of plants. So we will have to take care of that. The light requirements of every plant is different. And guess what are these? Now this is my favorite from today's pick. So do you Can you guess what are these? Of course, yeah, Princess Lily. Princess Lily they are. So this one here is normal leaves, the usual green, but I love the color, the white and the peach, pink and orangey center. It just makes them look so exotic and beautiful. But out of all of them, like I said, this is my favorite. Look at the leaves. The leaves itself, they're so showy, so beautiful, you know, that white line, and that gives a different kind of a depth and texture to the whole plant. And this plant is also full of buds, as you can see, full of buds. Only a few are in bloom. I just love this plant. I have not grown this particular Princess Lily before. I have grown this variety, different colors, orange, pink, but this actually it has come to my notice for the first time. Of course, it's been there, but I never got my hands into this particular plant. I was looking for some more of these, but unfortunately there was this one last piece and I grabbed it, of course. So this one also goes into these bigger pots here. Yeah, so let's get going. So what I'm going to do is just scratch the soil here. It's easy. I'm doing it with one hand since holding the camera. So here, now this is, see the roots, beautiful. So this is the dahlia here. I'll just tease the roots at the bottom a bit, just a little. It should be good enough. Okay, loosened up a bit, and I'm just going to place it here. Adjust the soil, and there we go. So these are already done. See this? Beautiful. So for this dahlia, which is like a beautiful ball of root here, so we have already half filled the container, as you can see. What we will do is we will add a handful of this fertilizer and give it a good mix. We'll also put some on the top. So since this is slow release, so it'll take care of the need for some time. I'll also top it up with worm castings later, but for now just tease the roots a bit. Okay, so this should be good. Look at the buds, so many buds. So, and now just fill up the sides. That's it. Pack it nicely, and you can just these kind of accidents also happens at times. A handful of fertilizer, spread it. This is slow release, so just mix it with the topsoil. Yep, and it's done. So here we are, planting all done. We also put the fertilizer in all of them, yet to water the plants. Now just to give you a quick recap, these are the 6 terracotta pots where I popped in the dahlias. Finally, aren't they looking much better, fuller? And I'm sure as they grow in a 2 weeks time, they will take up all the space, but I'm not very happy with the results of the alyssum in all of them. I might still pop in a bunch if I get hold of this purple one in all 6 of them, but otherwise they are all set and nice. So moving on, let's take a look at the dahlias. Oh my god, with all the blooms in there, they will fill in the pots very soon. The Princess Lily here, and both the hydrangeas are looking gorgeous. I think I could have even used a more bigger pot for the hydrangeas because they will just grow vigorously. And this is the other one, my best favorite. But you know what, I did manage to break the flowers. The branches are very fragile, but anyway they'll grow up I'm sure. But yeah, these kind of accidents do happen when you do all this kind of planting. So these are all looking nice, sitting pretty. Now time to water them all. So as you can see, oh, I almost forgot. So this is something we picked up today. I haven't got hold of this plant before. So what it is called, hard to even pronounce for me, Untitled Chapter. Now this says it is a full sun plant. Here, let's read it out. It's not hardy, grows an annual, full sun, grows to 12 to 15 inches tall, and spacing should be 6 to 8 inches, but there's just water weekly during dry spells. Okay, I need to remember this. So this is again Untitled Chapter, but look at the flowers. They are so pretty, and there are already a couple of blooms, as you can see. Wow, lots of blooms actually. So I picked this up, and there is angel wings. This plant I already had, but this was sitting in a plastic pot as I bought from the nursery. Now these will all go off as I water them. The dirt will all, so the bottom leaves were getting all limpy. This also needs full sun, so I repotted it. You know, terracotta pots are always better. You know, anything concrete or terracotta or ceramic pots do always good compared to the resin pots or the plastic pots, but they aren't as hardy or cost effective at times if you're going to buy those fancy terracotta pots. But anyway, so I've transplanted this, and let's see, hope it does better. So this is the evening's effort, all looking nice and happy. So with this, adios, take care. And if you like the video, oh, you want to see me water the plants? Okay, let's do that as well together. It's all about experiencing things together, isn't it? Okay. So while I water the plants, thank you for joining in. Please do not forget to like, subscribe the channel, and keep watching for more episodes of Green Tales. Take care, bye-bye, and have a wonderful evening. One most important thing, just in case you guys are wondering, all the pots are not going to stay here. The sunny one can of course stay, the 6 terracottas. In fact, all the terracottas can stay in the sun. These are all sun loving, even the dahlias. The princess lily for now can stay here, but come summer month, I'll have to move them to a more shaded place, and the hydrangeas of course will have to go to a partly shaded location. So yeah, the right light, watering, and time to time fertilizing is the most important key to good and healthy plants. Enjoy.